Hello guys, welcome back to Sophie Reacts. Have a wonderful day. Today we're going to react into Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 7, Episode 18. This episode is called Dirty Girls. Reminds me of one episode that was titled Bad Girls, right? In Season 3, when Faith and Buffy got wild, you know? Speaking of Faith, I think she's going to be on this episode. I'm really excited to see the new dynamic of Faith and Buffy, because obviously they've both changed, so I'm really excited to see how the dynamic is going to be. Also Faith's dynamic with the rest of the Scooby Gang, so yeah, really excited about that. Anyways guys, without further ado, let's dive into this reaction.
Faith, no! You killed a man. I don't care.
She's unstable.
Oh my god.
Stop, please. Drive.
New potential? I can't keep up with the potentials, to be honest, seriously. Besides Kennedy, I don't think I know any of them. Like, they introduce so many characters at once, it's hard to keep up.
I also don't believe young girls should be out in the woods late at night. Should be tucked in bed.
Sure was.
I expect you do with that.
Wait, what? Is that Nathan Fillion? God, he looks so young, I almost didn't recognize him.
No, I'm funning you. I don't.
It is him!
Hi,
Nathan
but those
Fillion was
boys.
on Buffy.
Look, you feel like telling me why those freaky Joes were after you? Do you ever think that maybe they were chasing you because you were a whore? What? You were born dirty. Born without a soul. Born with that gaping maw wants to open up, suck out a man's marrow. Makes me puke to think too hard on it.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, that there door's problematical.
Sure, he speaks too much, but Nathan is creeping me out right now.
And of course, there's my boys back there. They hate to miss a mark.
My voice?
Well, they ain't exactly my blue-eyed boys, but
Is that
they're
First
hard
Evil? But it can be. He's driving a car, obviously.
workers. Satan is a little man.
Okay, this dude is really creepy.
I don't like backseat drivers. Well, now, is this the part where you offer to do anything? You got nothing. I want to explore. Oh, yeah, that's it. Now, that's a cleansing fire. Hallelujah.
First is really weird seeing Nathan playing such a character. We still haven't seen much of him, but man, he's creepy. But what's his relationship with the First Evil? That's what I'm asking now.
Now, I want you to deliver a message for me, but it's not for them. It's for the other one. The one and only, the original, accept no substitute Slayer. Would you tell her something for me?
Yes.
Thank you, Shannon. Now, let's see what we can't do about that door.
Can you hear me? Can you talk? Girl's bleeding badly. We have to get her to the hospital.
Welcome back to Sunnydale, Faith! It's such an interesting start of the episode. Nathan Fillion playing a psycho evil guy, okay.
She's not gonna send you into battle until she's sure you're ready for action.
That's just it.
Who's she?
How will I know I'm ready?
Guys, they keep introducing new potentials every single episode. Who is she? I don't think I've seen her before.
There's just so much I haven't done. I've never been with a man. I could die tomorrow. And I've never been with a man.
Well,
I've never been with a man before either. I've never been with her in front of a man before.
Xander!
we can't.
We're so scared.
Are you playing with
there's my
potentials, Xander? No. This has to be one of Xander's old fantasies.
I'll be right out. Got a leg cramp.
Sure.
Something's killing girls all over the world, trying to end the Slayer line. Thing like that, figure I might get a heads up.
You were in prison. We figured you were safe there.
Yeah, that's prison. Safe as a kitten.
Wait, did something happen in there?
Someone tried to kill her.
Nasty looking knife. Didn't really know why. Not till now.
Faith, we didn't...
Forget it. It's cool. I get by. What are we gonna do about it?
Am I the only one, or Faith's voice got more huskier? Sexy.
Maybe you meeting Buffy alone isn't
Oh.
the best idea.
You told her the sitch, right? She knows I'm coming. Probably been up
She
all night
knows?
hanging.
But it's not like you're study buddies exactly. Maybe it'd be better if I eased her into the whole thing.
Right?
What you want to do to her, Vamp? Huh? Something like this?
So,
What was he doing with the girl?
you must be Faith.
Oh, goody. I'm famous.
Told you were coming. Bit of a misunderstanding here.
It was a potential.
So we've met before.
We have? I don't think we. What the hell? What are you
Oh, you have. You have met before. She was in Buffy's body.
doing? We're on the same side.
Please, you think I'm stupid?
She doesn't know about the...
You were attacking that girl.
She's a potential.
Sorry, Faith. I didn't realize that was you.
It's all right, B. Luckily, you still punch like you used to.
I love this.
You protecting vampires? Are you the bad slayer now?
I mean, not the first time. Seriously, not the first time.
He has a soul.
Oh, he's like Angel.
No,
Sort of.
I'm nothing like Angel.
He fights on my side. Much as more.
I always love how offended Spike gets when he's compared to Angel.
Yeah, well, if he's so good, what's he doing chasing down defenseless?
That's
Oh,
one of the
vampire.
bad guys.
Anything else I gotta know?
Nice to have you back.
Like, that was fabulous. Faith meeting Buffy and Spike in the cemetery. Love that. Like, it's so many callbacks to previous events. Ah,
Does she have to stay here? Because there's some nice hotels that welcome try to kill your sister types.
Check it out. Brat's all woman size.
Look, I need to get to the hospital.
even Faith has memories of Dawn. Like, this is weird. Seriously, it's still weird, especially when they make Dawn meet a character that they didn't meet before. But like, everyone have memories of them meeting before. It's still weird. Like, 2 seasons in and it's still weird. But man, it just means that the monk's spell was so good. Really good. There's no loophole about that spell whatsoever.
Some girl was attacked on her way into town. We think she might be
Willow's been calling.
She's still there. She's gonna call if the girl wakes up.
Fine.
Oh, I love that. Oh. I was saying I love Buffy's hair, but man, the tension between Giles and Buffy, I hate it. But like, Buffy has the right to behave like this.
You know, I always loved the story of the Last Supper. What would happen if you were at the Last Supper and you ordered the white? Never did bring it up, because there was a reason why I never spent too long in one parish. Just looking for answers. Looking for the Lord in the wrong damn places. And then you showed me the light.
Do you think I'm God?
I certainly do not.
You know what? There must be a reason why the first evil chooses to appear as Buffy, like most of the time. Like, I'm not sure why. I feel like there must be a reason to it, but I can't figure out why. So, Caleb here, it just happened to be a born evil psychopath, even though he's a priest. And he believes that the first evil is God.
You're her.
Slayer.
All this time. All the work I've done for you. Blowing up the council. Organizing the Ray Charles Brigade and sticking all them splits.
And you'll be meeting her soon. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
And what makes you so sure she'll come?
Curiosity. Woman's first sin. I offer her an apple. What can she do but take it?
Faith. Her name alone invokes awe.
Again, we'll get to that in a second, but man, that scene between Buffy as the first evil and Caleb. So Caleb was working for the first evil for quite some time now. I don't think he's necessarily controlled in the real meaning of controlled, but he seemed to be that type of evil psychotic guy that believes in twisted cause. This type of thing. Man, like, there's something so unsettling about him. Like, ooh.
The Dark Slayer. a lethal combination of beauty, power, and death. For years and years, or to be more accurate, months, Faith fought on the side of good, but like so many tragic heroes, Faith was seduced by the lure of the dark side. She wrapped evil around her like a large, evil Mexican serape.
Faith has a history not to be taken lightly.
She's a killer. Never forget that.
So are you.
You must stay on guard around Faith at all times. Your very lives may depend on it.
I want you on my side.
Thanks. That means a lot.
So we're good?
Absolutely. You're fired.
What?
Effective immediately. I mean, people are leaving town. Half the kids don't even bother showing up anymore. You've got things to deal with that are much worse.
Oh my god. All this is happening in Sunnydale?
Some of these girls haven't even been tested in battle.
Then I guess maybe you should test them.
Couldn't I just come to work part-time? I could make flyers for encounter groups and post them up all over the school.
And you're fired again.
But we still need money to feed all these girls, right? She's smoking, okay? Girl.
You craving a moment alone in the day?
She's been in prison. Totally normal.
Right. It's not what it looks like.
Hey, to each his own, man. This one guy I ran with, he'd like me to dress up like a schoolgirl and take his friggin' bullwhip. And I'd be
I got
like,
dangerous for a while.
is this before the soul or after?
After, but I got over it. In case you're feeling all dust happy again after your long incarceration.
Well, not if you're all repenty. It takes the fun out of it.
You had the power to walk away any time. Nothing to stop you.
I stopped me. I got dangerous for a while.
You over it?
More or less. I pull for the good guys now.
She's so hot. Like, it's crazy how hot she is. It's, sorry, I'm just simping over here. What an interesting convo between these two.
I was thinking about looking up the guy with the bullwhip. Long incarceration.
You could do better.
If Spike wasn't in love with Buffy, I'd say Faith is totally his type. Just saying.
I've met you before, you know.
Yeah, you made a great impression on my chin.
Not in the graveyard. Before that, I was kind of wearing a different body.
Did he?
You seemed okay with it.
The body swap. With Buffy.
This has got me thinking, wasn't that the turning point for Spike? Like, I feel like after that interaction, Spike started having this obsession with Buffy, which is kind of weird if you think about it. But man, Faith, back in Sunnydale for 10 minutes and she already put in the moves on Buffy's guy. Oh, Faith.
I may have said a few things.
Like you could drive me at a gallop till my knees buckled. Squeeze me till I pop like warm champagne.
Oh, oh my
I
god.
don't think a man forgets.
Should have known it wasn't Blondie behind the wheel. She'd never throw down like that.
Oh, you have been away.
Don't even tell me.
Yeah, she has been away for a while. Oh, Faith, you have no idea. Buffy changed too.
Hey, B.
Well, it's nice to see you two getting along so well.
Yeah, you just know all the cool vampires.
Yeah.
Hey, aren't you usually at work about now?
Okay, Buffy's jealous.
Before he cut me, he told me to give the Slayer a message. I have something of yours.
What?
He's got something of mine? Fine. I'm getting it back. And you guys are coming with me.
Oh, she's really gonna test him in battle this soon.
Most people don't like visits from their dead, you know.
Heathens. No appreciation for life's pleasures. Do it again.
I take requests. One of those potentials you've killed, perhaps?
Nah, save them for later. I'm in more of an old memory lane kind of mood. Back before I met you, there was this choir girl in Knoxville I used to give singing lessons to. She even screamed on key. Show me her.
All these girls, they followed you willingly. You tricked them.
I only told them the truth. As for following, well, that seems to be what they do best.
Oh my god, he is... Oh, wow. He is very realistic in his psychosis and depravity. So somebody with this mental bent, being influenced by the first evil, who just nurtures his evil tendencies, makes him very, very unsettling. He's downright psycho.
You got a rough sitch here. Trying to turn a bunch of little girls into an army.
If only those potential slayers has the power that comes with being a slayer, then they would actually have a chance.
Well, said you helped out Angel.
Yeah, he says I.
Really?
Sure.
How is he?
Oh,
Better.
Finally. Buffy's talking about Angel. It's been such a long time.
How'd you do this whole magical mind walk with him?
You were in Angel's mind?
Buffy.
Oh, come on. Let's keep talking about Angel and his mind. Please keep this conversation a bit longer.
Okay, Buffy doesn't care how many of us she puts in danger.
Let me tell you something about Buffy. I've been through more battles with Buffy than you all can ever imagine. She stopped everything that's ever come up against her. She's laid down her life literally to protect the people around her. This girl has died 2 times and she's still standing. But you doubt her motives, you think Buffy's all about the kill, then you take the little bus to battle. I've seen her heart, and this time not literally. And I'm telling you right now, she cares more about your lives than you will ever know. You gotta trust her. She's earned it.
I'm Andrew, literally. Oh, Xander.
Damn, I never knew you were that cool.
Xander and his speeches this season.
Stay alert, you guys. Bringers are here somewhere. Just need to find out where.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Where's Faith? She's not with him? She needs to be with him. Kennedy's okay. I know that some of them has been training for a while by their watchers. Some maybe their whole lives. But there are others who have no clue. But still, I think it's a bummer that they can't have the superpowers that comes with being Slayer. I feel like one of the girls is gonna die.
Well now, you girls are just burning with righteousness, aren't you?
Save the sermon, Padre. I heard you have something in mind.
I do now. You like my little message, did you? You know I ruined a perfectly good knife on that girl. Got her soiled blood all over the place. I may need to get a new truck. So you're the Slayer. The Slayer must indeed be powerful.
Has power?
So, what else you got?
I thought he's a normal being. How? Is he not human?
Miss, I do believe you have your own problems you should be worried about. Good folk, bad folk, clean folk, dirty folk.
Oh God.
What can I say? I work in mysterious ways. Also some fairly straightforward ones.
You're leaving.
Let's go, come on! You're the one who sees everything, aren't you? Well, let's see what we can do about that. I have found and truly believe that there's nothing so bad it cannot be made better with a story. And this one's got a happy ending.
You kind of seem to have the same sick ideas as Jonathan, especially about women. Oh my God, this is something huge, like he's one of the main characters. And this is the first time one of them really got badly hurt. But man, I really didn't see this coming. I thought maybe one or two of the girls are gonna die. But then to lose an eye.
But this woman, she was filled with darkness, despair, and why?
Yeah, Buffy shouldn't have rushed things. But like, the war is upon them. Either they're ready or not. And there's no way to know if they're ready if they don't test themselves. It would have been worse if she didn't push them to get out there until the final battle is upon them. At least now she knows for a fact that they're not ready. But man.
She didn't know the good news. The glory that was coming, that'd be you. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours. Now and forever. You show up, they'll get in line. Because they followed her, and all they have to do is take one more step. And I'll kill them all. See? I told you it had a happy ending.
This is so downright unsettling. And Nathan's portrayal of Caleb really unnerves me. Like, my skin crawl a bit. Poor Xander, after that inspiring speech, it's like he's paying for being good. And all that foreshadowing about him being the person that sees everything, you know? Because he's always been that guy who sits behind and just see, you know? I even think he says something close to this in his speech to Dawn earlier in the season. Really feel so bad, oh my god. And Spike saved Xander there, like, and I think it says a lot about the way that Spike has progressed as a character. That even though Xander wasn't his biggest supporter and that they've had problems in the past, like as soon as he sees Xander in danger, he ran over and knocked Caleb. So yeah, I loved how both Willow and Buffy were less judgy when it comes to Faith and that, because they've both had their own journey into darkness, especially Willow. So I feel like they understand Faith much more now. And I really appreciate that. That was such an interesting episode, you guys. God, I can't believe we only have 4 to go. Like, oh my god. It was such a good surprise to have Nathan Fillion in Buffy. Especially that, I'm not sure if I've talked about it before, but I think this is not confirmed yet, but there's a chance I'm going to watch Firefly after finishing Buffy, but we'll talk about that later because I'm not sure yet. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. That was my reaction, and see you in the next video. Hello guys, welcome back to Sophie Reacts. I hope you have a wonderful day. Today we're going to be reacting to Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 7 Episode 19. This episode is called Empty Places. So without further ado, let's dive into this reaction.
Hey you!
Hey.
You believe this, Michigas?
What about you? Just going for a quick spin to 7-Eleven?
What's up with her voice?
It's getting bad here. Really bad. You can't swing a cat without hitting some kind of demonic activity. Not that I swing cats. Or eat. Nope. Cutting way back. Cholesterol. Morals. I mean morals. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to stop it.
No, don't say that.
I'm sure you'll do fine. Complete confidence. Maybe you should just get out of town this time.
Probably should.
You take care of yourself, okay?
I feel like this is the last time we're gonna see Clem.
Is there anything else we can help with?
No, thank you, we're fine.
Right, because... Wait, who are you?
It's night! From beneath you and...
Nutkins.
From beneath you.
Al? He doesn't seem like much of a threat.
And you are?
She's with the inspector.
We're catching our flight to
Interpol, yeah.
Right.
What's up with those cops?
Oh, same as everyone.
Everyone's going nuts.
Active again?
I want to get back to Xander.
Oh, Xander.
Who's that? I don't know.
You don't know?
And that you should expect to see some bruising when you remove the bandages.
What's up with her voice? Is it Sarah Michelle Gellar who's sick, or is it Buffy because of all that happened lately?
The bone structure and musculature was hit pretty hard.
So,
also they said that...
he lost an eye, he lost an eye.
Okay, I think we're all caught up then. Thank you for this. This was really great work.
Oh, I thought there were gonna be card games.
Oh no, I should really get back. I want to get everyone started.
She's avoiding because she feels guilty.
I need a parrot.
Huh?
Well, to go with the eye patch. Really complete the look. I think I still have that costume from Halloween.
Yeah, and don't underestimate the
Oh my God.
peg leg. Maybe the hospital can hook you up with a knife.
It's no way it was for shadows since then, right?
Oh, you know what the best part is? No one will ever make me watch Jaws 3D again.
Yeah, and you'll never have to...
Oh no, you're gonna make me cry, Willow.
Oh, Willow. Please don't.
So we know that a battle is coming. Ubervamps galore.
Well, where are you last episode?
Ubervamps, for example, Ubervamps can be staked, just like regular vamps. We didn't know this. Sternums, so...
Then, like, Buffy tried stake one, and it didn't die?
It's a lot like driving a wooden stake through solid steel. But you guys are all super strong, right?
Not sure about that.
I used to be really afraid of these Ubervamp guys. But then the scary preacher blew into town, and now I'm mostly terrified of him.
Me too.
Right, well, we're working on getting info on that guy.
Why bother? Nothing works. Nothing will.
So what are we supposed to do? It's not like they can just leave town. They are targeted. First Evil wants them dead.
I myself would much rather be sitting at the bedside of my one-eyed ex-fiancé than killing time here with you people. And I would be too, if not for a certain awkward discussion he and I recently had right over there on that cot, immediately following some exciting and unexpected breakup sex. But I need to give him some space. So I'm doing what I can do, contributing any way I can. And so will all of you.
Why are you
still need
writing
to know
this
this
down?
information.
Shouldn't you be down at Hogwarts?
Probably.
Anya's technique's probably a little different than what you're used to.
Do you think there are gonna be questions?
We didn't see an attraction between Faith and Anya. I want that.
Yeah, whenever she starts talking about getting all sweaty with Xander like that, I just remind her I had him first.
Thing is, and did you get a chance to talk to the doctor about the meds? Because it seemed like...
Hey, Pipsqueak, why don't you go and get some of the stuff you've already gotten from Giles?
Or, we can talk about this later, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Try to find anything that looks like Caleb. His church, his ring.
His ability to render a Slayer useless in just one punch. I didn't... that was stupid. I don't know why I said that.
You know what, I have to... I'll be back soon.
This is so tense. Just feeling guilty.
Oh, now look. Things don't go exactly your way, so here come the waterworks.
Oh no.
Ain't that just like a woman?
What's up with you and your perception of women?
Get out of here.
Now, little girl. Manners. I do imagine that firebrand tongue of yours has inflamed many a man, weak as they are.
Oh God, disgusting.
And how is poor, sweet Xander? Let him know he's in my prayers, and anytime he's willing, I'm ready to finish the job.
Go near Xander again, and I will end you.
Mind your manners.
It doesn't take well of women threatening him or putting him in his place.
Great things are happening now, right here. This school, the seal, it's all going to be a part of the great sweeping tide of change, and you're going to be a part of it.
Look at the bright side of things.
More importantly, why would you want to get in its way?
I guess I'm just ornery.
Oh, I knew you'd be a wild one. I'm going to take such sweet pleasure in taming you.
Yup, see, the post is still here.
Andrew.
Please do not eat. But the box is empty now.
Oh.
Oh?
Who's affording all of this? That's what I want to ask. It has to be Buffy, right?
Spike, I have a mission for you.
Oh, really? Because sometimes our missions end up with you trying to kill me. I'm not fond of those.
In the meantime, the troops here got to sit and stew, feeling crappier by the minute.
We should keep them occupied.
Yeah, I know how to keep them occupied.
It's really the time for this. But most of all, did Giles allow this?
Some kind of band plays during an apocalypse.
Yeah, I thought the whole town has been evacuated.
This band might actually be one of the signs.
How did those police files work out? Were they helpful?
Yes, very much so, I think. There's evidence that Caleb may have established a foothold up north.
That's great.
I sent Spike to look into it.
Spike. Is this a mission from which you intend Spike to return alive?
Yes, I sent Andrew with him.
Again, I ask the question.
Decisions have to be made in your absence.
Yeah, well, those are the ones that have been scaring me.
I did what I thought was right.
You sent away the one person that's been watching my back. Again.
We're all watching your back.
Funny. It's not really what it feels like.
Buffy.
Where did everybody go? What? Faith, the girls, where are they?
She can't feel like she can trust Giles anymore. Oh.
Faith thought that the girls could do with some time off their studies. I thought...
He allowed it. Crazy.
To the Bronze.
I hate what happened to this relationship.
You know what I figured out tonight?
This woman is so cool.
Hey, how old are you?
17.
Yeah, we're gonna get you a real nice 7-up, okay?
Cool, only guess you're here. Oh, the cops.
Hey, I was wondering what was taking you boys so long. Where you been? Get off! Get off!
Shut up!
I'll tell you right now, I'm not going back to jail.
You said anything about jail?
No, it's not about jail. This is Caleb and the first evil.
Stay back. This doesn't concern you.
You can't keep us in here.
It'll be over before you know it.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
You won't hurt us. You know what? I'm just gonna go borrow the phone.
What is this?
Needed a break, all right?
Taking a break is one thing. I get blowing off steam. But they were fighting. Learning from your mistakes is one thing. But you don't throw children
They're
into...
not children.
That really isn't the point.
Hey, what about the vineyard?
What?
What?
How safe were they when you dragged them off to meet Caleb? How safe was Rona or Amanda or Molly?
You sure you don't want to stop and pick up some burgers or something, you know, road trip food?
It's not a road trip. It's a covert operation.
I bet even covert operatives eat curly fries. They're really good.
Not as good as those onion blossom things.
Ooh, I love those.
It's the only one we had this conversation, I'll fight you.
I mean, everyone knows that you love those onion things.
Looks like someone banged you up pretty well.
Cops. Mostly. Yeah, this one's from someone who just thinks she's a cop. It's my favorite of all my current bruises.
You're gonna have to, like, ice her now or something like that?
I'm not gonna kill her. Wanted to, but didn't. By the way, bully for me since no one else said it.
For what, for not killing Buffy?
It's this new thing I'm trying.
You tell me about you.
Believe every word.
Believe every word.
You live around here, right? Walking anywhere after dark is like an extreme sport. Someone who didn't know you very well might think you were out looking for a fight or something.
Oh, Faith.
Maybe you got bigger issues than what's wrong with B. I read people too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sandra's home.
What was that look about? Be extremely careful.
These kind of places make me feel funny inside.
You and me got something else in common after all.
Who's that? The same thing.
Oh, God.
You have to pretend there's a big party here.
That's
I
fine.
was really worried.
I know that night wasn't fun for any of us. But I figured out some things about that place. And I realize now what we have to do. We're going back in.
Is it a good idea, Buffy?
Tell me about the mark. Hey, are you part of Caleb's faction?
No.
Then tell me what happened.
I can't.
Can't is a 4-letter word. I'm Andrew. I'll be your bad cop this evening. You don't start singing my associate.
We're trying to fight him.
You can only run.
Run? It's a 4-letter word.
A man arrived at our doors, and you said, come in, do some damage?
We are a benevolent order, and yes, we welcomed him. Behind this, he revealed something even we didn't know was here. He was excited, talking the whole time. Destiny, that sort of thing.
Yeah, we hear he's a real smooth talker.
He was going on about this ancient inscription.
Neat.
He read it, and he didn't like what it said. He was the purest
What
evil I've
does
ever
it say?
seen. He burned his mark upon me.
What does it say?
It is not for thee.
It is not for
It is
thee.
for her alone to wield.
It is for her alone to wield.
Look, I know what you're thinking, but I had a
Buffy?
visit. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy.
I think Faith had the floor.
Maybe it ends okay the way you want to play it, but maybe it doesn't.
Oh, the way she
Right now-
focused on Principal Wood, she must be thinking you really sat in with her when you only met her 5 minutes ago or something.
It's not
so
without
what?
proof.
Is there another plan?
And neither should
What are
you.
you
and neither
supposed
should
to
they.
do?
Listen, we're fighters, all of us, but you got to give me something to fight, something real, not.
Windmills.
There is something there.
We can't be sure of that. This is a hell of a lot to ask.
For 7 years, I've kept us safe by doing this. Exactly this.
Facts.
And now, what, suddenly you're all acting like you can't trust me?
Didn't you say to me
Facts.
today, you can't trust us?
No, because you went behind her back and betrayed her. Giles.
Is that why you sent Spike away? To ambush me?
Come on.
You know what? I am sick of your deal with this Spike guy.
Shut up!
Yeah, you're being reckless.
Shut.
What?
You are so obsessed with beating Caleb, you are willing to jump into any plan.
Obsessed? She just met the guy the last episode. What the hell are you talking about?
People are dying.
Kennedy,
Why are you always standing up for her?
I'm not.
what do you mean you're not?
With everything that's happened, I'm worried about your judgment.
They're getting up on her.
You need someone to lead you.
It's automatically you.
Of course, it is.
You really do think you're better than we are.
No,
But we don't know. We don't know if you're actually better.
Excuse me?
I mean, you came into the world with certain advantages, sure. I mean, that's the legacy. But you didn't earn it.
Hey!
You've never had anybody come up to you and say that you deserve these things more than anyone else. They were just handed to you.
Excuse me? She didn't earn it?
So that doesn't make you better than us.
I'm trying to see your point here, Buff. But I guess it must be a little bit to my left.
This is not fair.
We have to be together on this, or we will fail again.
We are clearly demonstrating that we are not together on this.
Which is why you have to fall in line. I'm still in charge here.
And why is that exactly?
Because I'm the Slayer.
And isn't Faith a Slayer too?
What? Whoa. So not what I meant. I'm not in charge, chick. I think B here just needs to...
Here you go. I'm still trying to process what Anya just said. Because... Wow, this is... Wow, like...
I should have equal time to bake them cookies, braid their hair.
Learn their names.
Faith.
Did you tell them how you used to kill people for fun? Hey, you guys think that's nifty?
Buffy, that's enough.
I didn't come here to take anything.
Giles is so disappointing me right now. There's something about Giles that is really not right. And I think it mostly coming from the fact that he doesn't have influence on Buffy anymore. That he's not the one that she comes to for advice anymore. For obvious reasons.
I came here to beat the other guy, to do right however it works. I don't know if I can lead. But the real question is,
Can you follow?
So we vote.
For 7 years, for 7 years, she kept them alive. And now they don't trust her because she made a single bad call. And I can't even say that it's a bad call. Yeah, it caused Xander his eye. But they were always out there risking their lives every fucking single night.
I can't stay here and watch her lead you into some disaster.
And you can't stay here. Buffy, I love you. But you were right. We have to be together on this. You can't be a part of it. So I need you to leave. I'm sorry. But this is my house too.
Debatable. Debatable. You didn't even exist 2 years ago. They're kicking her out of her own house. The audacity. The audacity, man.
Ding dong, the witch is...
Shut up.
Shut your mouth.
Bitch.
Look, I swear I didn't want it to go
Don't.
this way. I mean it.
Don't be afraid to lead them.
They fucking don't deserve her.
Whether you wanted it or not, their lives are yours.
See?
It's only gonna get harder.
See?
Protect them.
They don't fucking deserve her.
But lead them.
At least Face Mai understands this. The audacity, this is really, oh my god. This really angers me. Oh my god. How are you kicking her out of her own house? A whole house full of audacity right here. When the funny thing is, she's probably the one who pays not probably, she's the one who pays the bills. And what the fuck was Dawn going to do against the first evil anyway? Scream, get out, get out, get out, or what? You know what? This isn't wrong on the potential's behalf, because this type of stuff is not normal, regular for them, but from the gang's perspective, this is unacceptable. They all know how dangerous it gets. They've been through so much those past years. They've been through so many apocalypses or whatever. They risk their lives every day, and Buffy always kept them safe. They act like Buffy haven't faced apocalypses before. Who got them out of them all? Sure, they all had a role to play, but she was the one who led them. Who was the one who wanted to run because she couldn't face Gloria at first? It was Buffy, not to mention that she sacrificed herself for them to survive. They all trusted her then, and what Anya said, it was wrong on so many ways. No one is lucky to be a Slayer. Being a Slayer is more of a curse than a gift. The first Slayer said it. The gift is not the power, it's death. I believe that says it all. And one decision doesn't make a person. She didn't earn it? Really, Anya? She killed the master to save the world and died. She killed her boyfriend to save the world. Then she killed the hell god to save the world and she died again. She's been forced back to life again by her friends and had to fight her best friend to save the world. How the heck did she never earn it? Buffy may have not earned her powers, but her sacrifices and deaths over the years definitely made her worthy of it. Buffy has proven time and time that she deserves and has worked so hard to be who she is. Yes, she is a Slayer, she has superpowers, but it is the difficult choices that she had to make that had led her here. For Anya, Willow, Xander, and Giles to treat her that way, even after everything she's been through, it is offensive. Like, this is really an act of betrayal. And Anya is acting like becoming the Slayer is like winning the lottery or something. Buffy becoming the Slayer never made her feel lucky or anything. It was the opposite. This should have earned her some respect, but no. She feels superior, or guess what? She has also an inferiority complex. Seriously, you make a bad call in 7 years of being a hero mean nothing. Also, the girl did not ask to come back to life. She didn't have to keep being the Slayer. She fulfilled her destiny. Faith could have taken over. It was you who resumed her Slayer duties despite her depression and raising Dawn with little no money. God, I cannot. Also, the funny thing, Giles and Anya didn't bring up the fact that it was their fault that the first evil is free to act directly in the world now because they brought Buffy back using magic. Yeah, it was your fault to begin with, but they don't waste time in attacking Buffy alongside everyone. You can see how different the treatment she gets from them when she does something wrong compared to the way she treats them when they make a mistake. They always do that. They always gang up on her as a group because they know they couldn't stand up to her and her internal strength alone. And this is why Giles actually sent Spike and Andrew away, because Spike wouldn't break under the group's pressure and would have stood up for Buffy. And then Buffy telling Faith that their lives were in her hands now showed just how much the weight of everything weighed on her shoulders. And Giles, yeah, you lost Buffy's trust because you obviously went behind her back, so it is justifiable that you lost her trust, but diminishing Buffy after all that she has done, improved for 7 years, being in on kicking her out of her own house. The nerve, the house her mom left her, that she has to work and pays for, and has opened up to all of them, sheltering them and protecting them. It is easy to complain about leadership, but it is much harder to lead. And Giles, you should know that. And the thing is, Faith taking the potentials clubbing is against everything Giles said earlier to Buffy and Xander, and he has no problem letting them do it while everything is so much dangerous. Dancing and drinking, they say Buffy is reckless. Then Principal Wood say to Buffy earlier in the episode, not in this episode, the last episode, that maybe you should test them in battle or something like that. Didn't Faith say, you don't even know these girls, let them mess up a little bit and get down and dirty, how are they going to learn or something like that? Buffy did take them out. They got down and dirty. She had faith in those girls. She knows them. She just doesn't want to get attached. But she had the misfortune of meeting up Caleb. So what? Maybe charging again could be a bad idea. I'm not saying that Buffy is right to charge again. The thing is, she was open to talk about it and came up with better tactics. But the others really just took it too far. It was all or nothing for them. And the thing is, the reason why I'm so angry is that this scene is so realistic and relatable to me because it happened to me, and it makes me think about the people you look after turn against you just because things got a little hard. And I really hate it. I just know that they're gonna screw up badly and they'll all cry over how much they need Buffy again. I just know it. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry about all the rant, but man, it really pissed me off. It triggered me really hard. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction and see you in the next episode.